It's lovely to be back at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and something we couldn't do last year was come to the park in the winter, do perimeter walks, I've no idea what these guys are doing next to me, and do closed season updates. The weather's beautiful, it's the 4th of January, and here we are, and I can already see scaffolding on Ice Blast, and obviously the scaffolding that was on Valhalla at the end of last season. Ice Blast RMC. I'd love a drop tower there though instead of a shot tower, I must say. I do like my drop towers.
That will be Valhalla scaffolding.
Yes.
Valhalla 2022.
2022! There's been a lot of uncertainty, but yes, check out all the Valhalla updates that I filmed inside the park. That I filmed over the past 2 years. But basically, we're doing a full perimeter walk at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We'll see what we can see in terms of closed season maintenance. We did come here on New Year's Day, but by the time we came to Pleasure Beach, we kind of stopped off just to have a look at the big one track, the empty track section. We did a bit of filming, but you just couldn't make anything out at all. So I was going to upload that today, and like I've just not got it ready, and you know, I might as well just upload this one instead now. So yeah, you're not missing out on much, trust me. It's literally, you couldn't make anything out at all. So yeah, let's do perimeter walk.
Oh, big one turnaround.
Big one turnaround. Yeah, it's lovely to see the place again, and it's even better when there's blue skies. Oh my god, I think I just heard something from inside the park. I don't know. Lovely view of the top of Infusion. Looks nice with no clouds behind it. Love nice weather. There's Infusion. They normally take a bit of the queue line out somewhere, I can't remember where. The water's drained, most of it anyway. It's weird to see it in the winter, like summer, like the amount of times we like, you know, would start vlogs just under that bridge there, and yeah, like this is Big Dipper. There's obviously no trains on the track at the minute, and they'll both be in the workshop getting maintained. There's a little piece of wood there though. So yeah, they doing a bit of replacement. Obviously for last year the whole of the first drop was replaced, and it made a huge difference to the ride. Like wow, it's so smooth now. Like the first drop was the issue on Big Dipper, you know, if there was one. I mean, it was only on the back row where it was really like bad really, but yeah, now the back row is lovely and smooth, and it is one of 4 smooth wooden roller coasters at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. But Nick Streak and Blue Flyer never really get the undeserved hate that Big Dipper and Grand National get. So this is a great view inside the park. You can't really see much like rides, but yeah, you can see this massive pathway. You know, everyone walks down here at least once when they visit Pleasure Beach. So obviously the Avalanche bears will be playing, the Laughing Man will be laughing sometimes. There's scaffolding on Revolution as well, I think, as there always is in winter, I think. So it's nothing out of the ordinary, just general maintenance, I think, which is great to see. They really do look after the rides at Pleasure Beach really well. There's work taking place in Pleasure Beach Express, and Christian thinks they're RMCing it. I hope not. Yeah, there's work taking place in Pleasure Beach Express. Just kind of want to be quiet now. But yeah, it looks like they're painting the building, does it? I don't know.
Deconstruction of Pleasure Beach Express.
They better not. They better not. I bet Ellis is laughing right now.
Ed's laughing, you can post it.
Are you a Pleasure Beach Express hater?
Yeah, sorry.
Goodness me. Nah, I love Pleasure Beach Express. Well, that's cool though. They are doing a bit of painting, it seems, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, there's painting.
Fair play. Yeah, they're not getting rid of him. Interesting to see work actually taking place in the park. Not where I had expected either. The entrance is open here. Well, the shutters are shut. Like, it's where you go into the grotto. I assume the Santa's Grotto isn't on right now. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think anything's on in the arena either. Unless they're opening it for ice skating, which I know they do at winter. So yeah, maybe you can go in there and ice skate right now. Check out the website to see if you can. I thought I could hear work taking place inside the park as well. It was obviously them at Pleasure Beach Express. Yeah, very cool. Now, Grand National is just round there, and that closed for the last 2-3 months of the 2021 season. So it would be nice to see some visible work taking place on it. But yeah, it's not looking good at Grand National at the minute, not much is taking place, but I just remembered, yeah, we come under here to see like Big Dipper and Infusion and then we walk around. So should we go back? I just got carried away walking this way when I saw them working on PBE. So yeah, I've missed doing these perimeter walks in winter though. So we're not going to go inside the park obviously where you can't, but we're not going to go like here. But yeah, like I assume this is open for people to go in and out of. Like work is taking place right now. I just saw someone driving a little vehicle up that ramp past the wall of names. What are you laughing at? But yeah, it's exciting to see. Yeah, like you can hear work taking place and see it now. Stuff normally doesn't happen when I'm here. Ed clearly doesn't follow the close season like maintenance stuff of this park. He wants to go on the bigger one. Yeah, I do, he wants to see the big one testing. As much as that would be great, we'll see when we get around there why that wouldn't be a good idea at the moment. But yeah, I've just seen 2 members of staff in the park near Avalanche. They look like cleaners or something. Like, yeah, it's just cool to see. It is cool to see people in there working, getting the park ready. Like, why is it so exciting? I don't know, but geeky innit? Not much to see here. Just see a load of rides. Ed, that up there is why it wouldn't be a good idea to send a big one test train right now. But yeah, it's good to see this in the light instead of the dark.
Oh no, this is part of the ride experience.
Absolutely.
Only onto the track.
Yeah, it just goes perfectly. It'll come off there and yeah. But yeah, a massive piece of track, a massive section of the track is being retracked for the big one this year. 3rd year in a row. It started over there with that bit there. Then they did the tunnel for last year. And this year they're doing, well, the biggest piece of track they've done so far, I think. Yeah, like it literally comes from the top of this all the way to the mid-course brake run. Like the entire drop. Like if you look over there at that drop, it's only the bottom that they've actually replaced. Yeah, that's not the case with this. Like they're doing the whole thing. Yeah, interesting. We're on the Boulevard Hotel car park. The hotel is still open, which is great. And yeah, oh my word, like the memories of, you know, when 29th of May when the Woodies were on full capacity for the first time in about a year.
Stepping on the park, do.
I'm sorry, Chris, you just started doing a little dance.
Stepping on the park. No, I'm on the park.
You naughty boy.
I'm on Pleasure Beach. Add me on the
But
park.
yeah, oh the memories. When I stood there and filmed it thinking I was filming the train coming past, but like I wasn't. Oh my god, check out that vlog, I found it quite funny. Burger King, like many good times have happened in this area of the park this year. It's lovely to see. I don't even care about going inside at the minute. It's lovely to have a look. And there's only like 6 weeks to go, something like that. So yeah, let's have a walk around here. See if we can see any maintenance. Don't know why I said it like that, to be honest. So has all the Skyforce maintenance been complete, like before closed season? Well, I don't know, maybe they've already done it, because this is there, but yeah, if I remember rightly, in winter weekends they took all the seats off and then they put them back on for the last day of the season. So who knows about like the maintenance on that, and whether it's been done or what, but yeah, obviously the part no. That's all that matters really. It's so empty around there, apart from, I think there is someone working around there. Yeah, there is, so I'm not going to go too close. I'll zoom in on it from here. There's an Infusion seat right there. 2 seats from Infusion. Have they only just lifted like the trains off the track? Because I swear, if we missed that by a few hours, that is quite annoying. But nah, it's all good. Yeah, that's cool to see. Like, I've never seen seats on the car park before. Oh yeah, look, they're working on Infusion over there. That's mad.
Oh.
Near the transit. Have they only just taken the trains off? And we've missed it. That is.
Putting it on.
Oh, they've just attached like the car to that. Are they taking that to the workshop? There we go. That's cool to see. Yeah. Didn't expect to see half of the stuff we've seen today actually. That's cool. What are they doing now then? They've just lifted the seat up. obviously putting it on something to take it away. Wow, nice. Now is that the last seat, or are they going to pull another one out? Because I want to know whether we should continue our walk or wait here to see them take it off the track. Another seat, that is. I'm wondering if they're actually putting one of the trains back on the track. Like, is this the train they took off at the start of winter weekends? Because obviously, like, Infusion and Big Dipper and all that, they only run one train for winter weekends. Yeah, it looks like they're putting the seats back on. Wow, you don't normally see that. Look. They normally have a back-to focus, please. And wind, stop making me shaky footage. Wow, they're already putting trains back on the tracks. That is really good to see. Like, I know technically, like, we are just a month till the season now, but yeah, 4th of January. I'm trying to focus on it. Yeah, this is cool to see. There we are. So they're not actually taking trains off, they're putting a train back on. I think everyone's just ditched me. So I'm stood in the middle of the road right now, on my own. Nah, it's all good. Focus, please! Big one gets in the way, or the fence gets in the way. Don't really want to go any closer. So I don't want to, like, invade them or anything. Oh, it's on the track. No, it's not. They'll wheel it in and then they'll assemble the train in there, I guess. In the maintenance shed. That was very cool to watch, I must say. So yeah, as I've said, it looks like they're adding the train back to Infusion, which is really good to see, like, very exciting. And one of the vehicles that they're obviously, like, transporting the trains from the workshop to the rides with has just gone out. So we're seeing if it's going to come back soon, and then we'll continue our perimeter walk. But as we can see over here where the re-track ends. Yeah, there we go. It starts here, just above us, and ends at the mid-course brake run. Let's zoom in on that. There we go. I must say, if there was any section of the big one that needed a retrack this close season, it was definitely this drop right here. And it's great to see that they're doing that. Here we go. There's another good view of Lift Hill, and the first drop in the background, and of course that empty track section with the scaffolding. Here's a better view of the end of the big one. Empty track section, retrack, it comes just up to the mid-course brake run, the start of mid-course brake run. And yeah, like, that's exactly what needed to be retracked in my opinion, and it's great to see that they're doing it all the way up to the top as well, as from the top of one hill to another. Yeah, who knows if, like, the bottom bit would have been good enough, because the bottom bit was the issue. But yeah, like, oh, it's just going to be so good. Like, they keep improving the big one, like 20 odd years later, and yeah, you can say what you want about the big one, and, you know, monorail jokes and losing its height record, but yeah, they're improving it still all these years later. It's an iconic coaster for this country and the world, and just yeah, like, buzzing to have this at my local park. If I can stand still. There we go. It's a good shot. I'm at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach train station, which is just outside the Pleasure Beach. And yeah, there's this bridge that takes you over the top. There's a train going past. This station would usually be packed with people coming to Pleasure Beach. The train's stopping, that's really awkward. But yeah, I'm just seeing whether we can get any half decent views up here, to be honest. There's your Northern Rail train going back to Preston or wherever it goes. And yeah, absolutely love this view of the park from up here. And yeah, you can wow, I really like that. So I'm going to take a... So recording was very rudely stopped by my card being full, my SD card. But yeah, well, I was going to say, so I'm going to do one attempted cinematic shots of that in a minute. But yeah, love this view, and this is what I came up here for, so I'll zoom in on it. Empty track section. Wonderful. So that is probably all we have to see of the big one retrack for now. So yeah, let's finish the perimeter walk and have a look at Grand National, see if there's anything happening there. Hopefully there is, because it was closed for maintenance at the end of last season, and we'll see if anything's happening at Valhalla that we can see outside the park as well, which is probably not the case. Wow, my reaction off camera there.
Oh yeah!
Yeah, it was something like that. There's people stood on Grand National. Oh my god.
What?
It looks like they're doing something on the track. As expected, really, it'd be a worrying sight if there wasn't anything like going on Grand National. You know, they're obviously closed it for a reason, not to be RMC'd or anything daft like that, you know. Glad to see work taking place on National. We'll go and have a close look at that as we walk past. Alright then, I'll say this every time, but I won't film them for too long. They are only doing their jobs at the end of the day, and they are making a smooth wooden roller coaster even smoother, which I love to see. Yeah, what is that they've got in the hand there? I don't know. But yeah, just that turnaround there they're working on. I assume they've worked on the drops as well. It's mainly the first drop really, if there's any issues with it, like, but if you sit properly on it, and if you go on a non-wheel seat, if you're really not affected by it on the back and wheel seats, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad, but you know, whether I think it was too rough or not, it's always good to see rides get into care, you know, into the old ride, and I'd be gutted to see it go. So to see maintenance, which means it's going to stay for longer, that is perfect. And I think in the distance over there I can see the old big one track. I can't tell whether that's last year's, because I know last year's was put on there as well. But yeah, I think it's this year's as well. Who knows, they need to chop that up and put some more in the shop, because there was none in there on closing weekend. Honestly, I cannot wait for my next back row ride on this. Absolutely love it. So yeah, I'll film it from here. Obviously that is the track that was taken out in the 2020 and 2021 closed season for near the tunnel, and that's obviously the track. You could go over and touch the track, but we're not going to do that because we're just a bit short on time, to be honest. And I don't think that'd be appreciated. But yeah, that is this year's old track. So yeah, lots of old big one track there that they are selling, or they will end up selling. Like, they sold massive sections of it for hundreds of pounds on the website and stuff, and then they chopped up little pieces for about £200. So yeah, like, check out their online shop, and when you come here, gotta give it a mention, because I absolutely love the authentic ride part section of the Kisby Quick Shop. Check it out if you ever visit Pleasure Beach, because it's cool, and yeah, you can buy some ride parts. Yeah, that's a lot of track, and there's work taking place. There's also stuff going on in the workshop here. As we've seen vehicles transporting Infusion seats from here to the Boulevard car park where they put it on the track, and yeah, like, a lot of stuff going on. Not sure what's behind the blue fence that they're working with and stuff, but yeah, there's Big One track. And here's the workshop, so when we get over there in a bit, we'll be able to see what's going on at the car park. There must be a lot of staff on parks today working. There's a lot of cars parked on here. And yeah, like, obviously old trains are over there and stuff. Is the Valhalla water running like it was like one of the last times we walked on it? I doubt it, but yeah, I have thoroughly enjoyed this perimeter walk, And that brings us to the end of the first closed season update in a while. We couldn't do one last year, and yeah, we'll just have a quick zoom in on Valhalla, this angle, the ripped net and the scaffolding there. But yeah, there we go. Honestly, I am buzzing to be here seeing it all. I didn't expect to see anywhere near as much maintenance as we have done, like our work taking place. Like, yeah, it's great to see the place again, walk around it. Apart from how cold it is, the weather is beautiful. Yeah, like we saw people working on Pleasure Beach Exress, people walking around the park, people on Grand National, which is the most exciting bit for me. And well, the Infusion seat as well. Yes, we saw a lot of exciting stuff. It's very windy, oh my god. But yeah, that's got to be my favourite closed season update that I've done. I don't remember too much from the 2021s, but I don't remember seeing that much work in the two that we did that closed season. Hopefully we get to do another one, but obviously not long to go now at all. But yeah, like, just so exciting, as I said, to see that massive empty track section on the big one that, you know, hopefully the new track is nearly done now and ready to be put on there. Grand National, can't wait to get on that, back on that, and seeing them put a train on Infusion, didn't expect to see that at all, so yeah, it was lovely to see. So there we go, that's going to conclude the first closed season update of 2022 at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for another one, because I assume we always come to Blackpool for one reason or another, so hopefully I'll get at least one more done. I'll just get to come back. Check out your screen now to see more, and I'll see you next time.